familiar with. I was part of a group of MPs to have a meeting with the Transport Minister, Baroness Veer, yesterday, and what we were interested to know was the progress that the DfT have made in considering the submission made by the London Borough of Hammersmith and Fulham, who obviously have responsibility for the bridge. They submitted a 108-page report back in February with a range of different options for moving forward. Now, the Minister said to us that what Hammersmith and Fulham need to do is to decide on their own preferred option and work up a fully costed business case and submit that to the DfT. I'm just interested to know what the DfT are doing to work proactively with the London Borough of Hammersmith and Fulham in indicating which of the options that are currently on the table would stand best chance of success and what help they're giving them to work up the fully costed business case.
So I apologise, I haven't seen a record of last night's meeting, but I'll try to answer the question as best I can. Hopefully it will be entirely aligned with what you will have heard from Baroness Veer as well. As you know, we have been working extremely closely with the London Borough of Hammersmith and Fulham over many months now to resolve the issues around the bridge and to identify a way of ensuring that necessary work can be done so that the bridge can be reopened, obviously initially to pedestrians and cyclists, but ultimately the long-term goal is clearly to open it to road traffic fully. I'm aware that we have received, I think, as you say, in February, a proposal from London Borough, Hammersmith and Fulham. As I understand it, this sets out a proposition for how the borough's share of funding this repair work might be met. As you know, we are very keen to ensure that the funding of repairs to the bridge is shared between the borough, between TfL and between HMG in an appropriate way. We're still considering that 108-page submission. What we're also doing, which is obviously extremely important to the overall plan to take this forward, is now resolving, I hope, with TfL as part of the next TfL funding settlement, which is due on the 18th of May, a sort of overall plan agreed between us, TfL and the borough, on how we are going to address both funding but also the practicalities of reopening the bridge. So we will certainly be responding to the borough's proposition in the context of that. I can't give you a detailed date for that, but I can assure you this is being given very urgent attention. And I hope, as I say, in the next week or so, we will at least have the outline of an agreed plan for how we're going to take the work forward. And that will allow us to give a detailed response to the borough's proposition.
So can I just confirm, you expect in the TfL funding settlement, which is due next Tuesday, you expect there to be further information about how the DfT hope to support the repairs to Hammersmith Bridge?
We expected to set out a framework for how we want that to be taken forward, including in relation to funding. I'm sorry I can't say more because this is just something which we are resolving the detail of even as I speak. But yes, it will, we hope, provide the overarching framework, and then the detailed work, as I say, both on funding but also on engineering issues and all the practicalities will continue. As you know, we've already provided £4 million in the last funding settlement to do some of the immediate work, as well as requiring TfL to provide and procure a ferry service. So certainly the next stage of this settlement, we hope, will also set out the next stage of balance of this.